okay? Or do I need a mic?
Good.
Okay, perfect. I prefer not to use the mic, so that's good. Okay. So again, thank you so much for coming. Greatly appreciate seeing all your smiling faces. I'll begin with a few introductions. Shyla Gorham, our special leasing manager. Tiffany Schultz, marketing director. Rich Skarsky, security director.
Cover the hat.
And his assistant Rose.
Good morning.
We also have Kathy Scholl with us, who's our admin in the office. And myself, Tammy Rosick, the general manager. We also have with us today Robert Leach here in the corner with BCC Construction. And very shortly, I'll be explaining to you why he's joining us today as well. As most of you probably know, East Towne Mall opened in 1971.
Morning.
And over the years, there's been many transformations and renovations and redevelopments of the mall. Does anyone here remember the sunken seating areas and fountains so many years ago? Or stores like Thrift Drug or Hobby Horse? The surprising fact is there's only one retailer other than department stores who is an original retailer. One. Doesn't seem kind of surprising? So definitely been a lot of changes over the years. Since CBL purchased the mall in 2001, some of the major changes included Barnes & Noble, Dick's Sporting Goods, Shoe Carnival, and Buffalo Wild Wings, to name a few. As hopefully you all are aware, we are very excited to announce the latest offerings to East Towne Mall, which are H&M, Flix Brewhouse, and Lucky 13 Pub. To highlight a couple of these additions, H&M is the world's fashion retailer, and it's famous for its offering fashion-forward merchandise. The store will offer a whole family retail collection for ladies, men, and children. It'll also have a store with sections with accessories. It'll carry the H&M Kids collection, which is everything from infants to teens. It'll occupy over 21,000 square feet between Center Court and JCPenney. Construction will begin this week, and it's late to open this fall. We're looking at right now, probably November-ish. Lucky 13 Pub is the next one. And Tiffany has some renderings of how that's going to look from the exterior. That will also open, we're looking right now, roughly November, occupying over 6,500 square feet in the food court. They'll have live music on weekends, television every angle, and customers will find entertainment as well as daily specials and extensive Americana menu. Lucky 13 Pub will be open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The East Towne Mall location will be the very first in the state of Wisconsin, and it'll be the company's 9th location. Next is Flix Brewhouse, which is America's cinema brewery, the first run movie theater and brewery, microbrewery rolled into one. This will be the company's 5th location and the very first in Wisconsin. The 9-screen theater will be slated to open spring 2018 and will occupy more than 39,000 square feet. All stadium seating, dining rooms are outfitted with the latest high-definition digital cinema, projection and sound technologies, wall-to-wall curved screens, and cushy high-back chairs, and revolutionary easy glider and removable tabletop. So I think it's all pretty exciting things we're experiencing in the next few months. But in addition to all these exciting renovations, we're thrilled to officially announce that in addition to all those, we're going to be having a multi-million-dollar renovation as well. The renovation will include elements to the interior and exterior of East Towne Mall. The fresh neutral palette with hints of blue and green, we're choosing to give in the center a little bit more of a contemporary feel. The interior work, as you can see in some of these renderings, will include new flooring upgrades of tile and carpet, dramatic new lighting and elements with new lighting fixtures and LED lighting, new soft seating areas, new planters and amenities, and new furniture in the food court as well. A new mall entrance will be added by Flix, and they'll also be placing the new entrance doors down by Sears as well. So Tiffany's kind of opening all these up. You can see some of the major changes throughout the mall. And as you can see, it's bright new lighting. And the last one she's showing you is just kind of showing the highlight of new developments as well. In addition to all those, we will be having the public restrooms down by Flix in the mall office will also be renovated. A portion of the parking lot, roof, and skylights will also be replaced. And then just in time for the holidays and to celebrate our renovation, we're gonna have a brand new Santa's workshop for holiday 2017. So we have started the mock-up already of the renovation near Bath and Body Works. I'm not sure if any of you've noticed that so far. So that's exactly what they're doing, starting the mock-up area. So the renovation will be completed in phases. So we'll be starting from Center Court to Center Court to Sears is phase 1. Phase 2 is the JCPenney and Dick's Wing. And then the final phase will be the food court down to Flix. So in the process, majority of the retailers in the center court, in the center area, and the common area will need to be relocated. I'm not sure if anyone here's from Dakota. We've already started that process already, and hopefully they'll agree it went pretty smoothly first one. So all the work will be done and be completed after hours. And Robert Leach is here with us today because he is a project superintendent with BCC Construction, and he'll be the contractor overseeing the mall renovation construction. We appreciate ahead of time everyone's patience during the construction process. We know along the way, just like any whole remodel process, there'll be some glitches and bumps along the way. But hopefully it'll be as smooth as possible and will help as much as we can with everything, making it as easy and complete as possible. So, but later on today, we'll pass on information specifically how everything's going to work out, the phases, as well as details, etc., that you guys can share with all of your team members as well. So, anybody have any questions so far?
When did you say phase 1 is starting?
We started the mock-up already,
Okay.
right in front of Bath and Body Works.
What do you mean mock-up?
What they're going to do is they're kind of showing, they'll show where the tile, they'll start showing this, the tile, the paint, and that kind of thing.
Oh, okay. So is this the whole, every corridor then is going to be remodeled
Yes.
basically?
Yes.
And you said when would this be done? When would phase 1 be done?
Phase 1, we're looking at ideally roughly, these are tentative dates, around July, first, second week of July. So,
And then the second phase,
second phase will be roughly end of May until the end of August. And then the final phase will be end of July till the end of October, early November.
you said all the work's going to be done
After hours, yes.
So the construction crews won't be in here from 9 to 5 or 9?
Correct.
They're going to be here basically working third shift
Correct.
in essence?
So each morning, the mall walkers and all the retailers and customers can see the various changes that happened overnight.
Okay.
When are you gonna change the hallway and bring by each first?
That's part of the HM construction. They're gonna actually, that corridor there does have to be relocated and be right against Torrid.
Okay.
That's where the new
That's
ones-
where we go in and out.
Yes.
Just wanted to make sure we were-
There'll definitely be some process around the way, probably a couple days we have to use a different entrance or something, but as much as we know information, we'll let you know what that is too, so. That one's just started this week, so they're still working on their planning stages of everything,
No.
so. Yes?
You said that there was gonna be a new entrance down by Sears, where exactly?
The entrance is, what they're doing is they're taking the current entrance by Sears, and they're gonna take that one out and put a new entrance in the food and vestibule area. So like a double door section.
Okay.
And then down by Flix is a full, where Best Nails used to be. That whole area and the corridor is be a brand new mall entrance. And you can kind of see, I think in one of the, in this rendering, it kind of shows the exterior, that this is a new entrance going in. Flix will not have an exterior entrance. They gotta come into the mall to come into the theater.
So when is the tentative grand reopening
Probably November.
This year?
Yes.
We'll have some activities to kick off Santa's arrival. And then the Lucky's and H&M will both have grand opening events as well. And then Flix will open come early 2018. And we're not sure on their plans. They are a small company, but they'll probably have some type of grand opening event as well.
We do actually have some gift cards to give away. We have some H&M gift cards to give away. And of course, although they're activated, they only work East Towne and opens in fall. So, of course, we love you, so we have some trivia questions. We'll see who knows it, so raise your hand. Earlier it was mentioned there's only one store that was the original store. Does anyone know who that is?
Sears.
Other than department stores. So one retailer that's, or the original retailer. I'm sorry? No.
Hallmark.
I'm sorry?
Hallmark?
No. Jones.
syllables. 5 vowel.
All things remembered?
Is it locally owned?
No, not locally owned. Not locally owned. One syllable, one syllable.
Lids.
I'm sorry?
Lids.
No.
Sales?
Oh, is it a jewelry store?
I don't remember you mentioning that.
They have a storefront, yes. They have a full storefront. They're remodeled, oh gosh. Maybe about 7 to 10 years ago they got remodeled. I don't know exactly when they got remodeled.
Well, is it Penny's?
Other than department stores.
Oh.
Other than department stores.
How is that?
I'm sorry?
How is that?
This is my
It's in between, let's just say, okay, it'll be in phase 3. It'll be in phase 3, which remember goes from the food court to the new Flix.
Gordon's.
Department store.
Spencer?
Yes. Okay, my fault too. I would say Spencer's. I guess two.
Thank you. Pull my coffee.
Hopefully some of you were here, but what year was East Towne's last renovation? I think I heard Jose over here too. No? This one was not, I did not say it enough, but some of you may have been here at that time. I know Eric, you were here. Yes.
What was the 2003?
What do you mean, that's when we put the carpet in, and then all the paint, and like the kind of like the Frank Lloyd Wright look, and we did the full renovation in 2003.
I remember that.
I remember